And welcome back to the Carolinas States Only Challenge, now that we do have the two rather than just one. First episode, not bad. We finished 4-3, and we're in a decent running for the NFC South, currently with the same record as the Saints, who I believe we lost to last episode. I think the Buccaneers and the Saints we both lost to, so that's why we are third in the division. We'll take on our final divisional opponent today, the Falcons, to start off with. They are 0-7. Their offense doesn't seem great, but their defense actually has some really good guys, like you could see at the bottom with Micah Parsons. So we'll jump into this game. We'll probably get through week 13. And hopefully at that point, we have a decent record still, and we're still towards the top of the NFC South. That way, we can finish off with the next episode with hopefully pushing for the playoffs. So that is the current plan. That could change depending on how this episode goes. But let's jump in here to the Falcons game and try to start off with a dub. And we'll be starting off this game on defense. We'll take a look at the Falcons offense. Baker Mayfield is the quarterback, and I don't think they have too many high-end guys. They do have Chase, though, at receiver, so we know how good he could be. As for our defense, we have some guys that could definitely make plays. Dexter Lawrence in the middle, and Rashad Fenton on the outside has been getting some interceptions. We get some pressure there, but they're going to get the first down up top to number 8. He'll convert for them, down to or up to the 34, Elijah Moore with the catch. So they have some decent guys, and it looks like one good offensive lineman. As they go back to Moore, yep, he gets another catch, another first down, crossing midfield, now down to the 49. Our defense definitely not great in coverage. We have room to improve, and hopefully the two draftable corners that we have in this upcoming class can be solid. If not, we might need to make a move in the trade market come the offseason. And obviously with us playing the game here for week 8, we are not going to make a trade in the first season. I did take a look, and I just think there are some draftable guys that I would rather bring in first. And I did also update the offensive playbook to remove some of the read options. Not really remove, but reduce some of the read options, especially some of the outside ones. 2nd and 7 here, Baker Mayfield. Quick pass under the... Yeah, that was just bad. That was just a bad play for them. Also bad announcing. 3rd and 7. Twins either side here. Defense looking to get the stop. Baker in shotgun takes a snap. Will be a pass to the top, and that one's knocked up, and then finally hits the turf. Bounces off Fenton's head, and they'll send out the field goal unit. This will be about a 51-yarder. Get them a lead early on. That one is up and right down the middle, so they'll grab 3 points and take the lead. Now let's see if our offense can bounce, I don't say bounce back, but come back and grab us the lead this time. 2 receivers either side, and we start off with a read option despite me lowering the chance of that happening. Okay. Granted, that's a read option I don't mind. In the middle rather than one of like the read stretch options or power options that I don't like. Another read option. Why are we running so many read options? Daniel Jones is running them very well. We get another big chunk, 2 rushes, 33 yards. But I specifically lowered that chance. Apparently I'll need to lower it a little bit more. 1st and 10, crossing midfield to about the 41. Pistol set. Fullback back there to not help lead the way. Play action pass. Pass rush coming in, but a good pickup by Javonte Williams will allow us to find our receiver to the side. Hunter Renfrow with the catch to the 27. And the receiver in the draft class will update as we get along throughout this episode. Not looking too great, but I feel like a lot of Madden 23 receivers don't look great, but actually have good ratings. So we'll see if that remains true. 2nd and 2 after the run. Be a tight shotgun set. Another run down the middle. And we'll maybe squeak out the first. Going to depend on the spot, and they do give it to us. Couldn't tell if that was actually a read option and he handed it off or if it was the normal run. But a double A-gap look here for the Falcons. They'll drop back into coverage, only send 4. And we'll toss this one out to the bottom. Caught by Isaiah Likely. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Another pistol look. 2 tight ends to the top, including a fullback in the backfield as well. So pretty heavy set as Mike Davis checked in. But we'll toss this one again to the sideline. Caught by one of those tight ends. Maybe at some point I'll remember his name. Noah Gray. It's a simple one. I should be able to remember. 3rd and 3. Be a stretch to the bottom and not very good blocking. I'm going to try to jump in here. I want us to go for this. 4th and 4. We could try to tie it up, but we're already getting pretty close to the end of the first quarter. I would love a touchdown to start here. Likely to the outside. Nice throw by Jones, and we will squeak out another first. We don't get it by much, but that's fine. As long as we get it, that's what we're going for. 1st and goal here at the 6 will be a pass across the middle and out of the back. Apparently didn't want to wait for anything more to develop. Going back to that same look, Hunter Renfrow, the only receiver down to the bottom, will go with another pass. This time going to find our fullback. No. 3rd string tight end Nick Muse drops it. If you watched the Commanders replacement series, Muse is our starting tight end, so hopefully he doesn't drop too many there. We go right back to him, but he holds on to it this time. We will take a lead. Muse, nice way to bounce back. And with the first possession done for both teams, we'll go into the quicker sim. Falcons start with an 8-yard rush as we head on into the second. 13 yards to Hunter Bryant. Give him a first down, but then Nick Gates with a holding. Make it 1st and 20, but that's nothing for Jamar Chase. 28 yards, converting on a 1st and very long. 6 yards there to Woods, and a big catch by Drew Sample. Gets him down to the 6, and down to the goal line. Do they get in? They do. Kareem Hunt takes the lead for them once again. Let's see how our offense responds once again. 4 yards there, Daniel Jones, then a throwaway. 3rd and 6, about 19 to Hunter Renfrow. Get us close to midfield, and then we lose 2 yards. 2nd and 12, and then 20 to Isaiah Likely. A lot of chunk plays happening so far in this game. Another read option, I'm assuming, there for Jones. Another 12 to Hunter Renfrow gets us in the red zone. 5 more yards, Jones. Then a throwaway. 3rd and 5 at the 13. We get 11 to Sammy Watkins. 1st and goal. Down to the 1. 2nd and goal. Into the end zone. Retakes the lead, Javonte Williams. And we'll sim through one more drive probably here. Get to about 2 minutes before halftime. 3rd and 4. Elijah Moore converts with 14. 28 more yards following that. 1st and 10 inside, or now down to the 25 with a 2-yard rush by Hunt. Throwaway. 3rd and 8. Defense gets the stop. Soon they'll send out the field goal unit. They do. Make this a tighter game. 14-13. Let's jump in with the offense. We're looking to take an 8-point lead into halftime. We'll start in the pistol. Fullback and running back there. Play action to Williams. And eventually going to toss this one. Actually, dropped. That's not great. I was going to say deep. Ended up being a little bit more medium. And I think that was Hunter Renfrow that dropped it. Typically pretty sure-handed, but not very much there. Same formation here. Quick toss. That one going to the top. Sammy Watkins with the catch. Make it 3rd and inches. As we came out with a spread look. Trips up top, 1 to the bottom. In shotgun. I would prefer a handoff here. That's read option. That works. A lot of room to run here for Jones. Trying to outrun 35. Breaks the tackle. And then brought down at midfield. And that'll send us into the 2-minute warning as Daniel Jones is averaging 6 yards a rush. Pretty sure he's our leading rusher. I feel like has had more rushes than Javonte Williams, though that's not really what the game plan is supposed to be. Isaiah Likely, not much on that catch. Really quick tackle from number 23. His 4th catch, 28 yards, so not awful for a tight end. It was Micah Hyde with the tackle. Daniel Jones going down the middle of the field. There's Likely with a nice chunk play, about 24 more yards there. Jones is 12 of 17 through the air. Like I said, 6 of 61 in the rushing department. He'll go to the top here, and number 7. Why can I not remember your name? I believe Zay Jones. I remember a Jones-to-Jones connection. 1st and 10 here. Pass underneath, caught Renfrow down to about the 2-inch line as we call our second timeout. Coming out in a heavy I formation, the goal line formation, big versus big. Williams in the backfield has lead blockers, and he will run through the defender to give us that 8-point lead if we make the PAT. And indeed we do. So 21-13 as they come out empty set. 45 seconds left before half. Defense just needs to keep them out of the end zone, and there's an interception. That'll do it. Rashad Fenton trying to get to the outside, brought down by Jamar Chase. But now we have a chance to add more points. With one timeout left, I might need to jump in here. But that pass just not very good for Baker, intended for the tight end, but missed by about 5 yards. So let's come out here with the offense, and off the bat, I'm already thinking Isaiah Likely. With the safety to the outside, the linebacker down, right down the seam, and how about a one-play touchdown drive to go up 2 possessions before half? Sounds good to me. So now up a good bit. Let's go into the quick sim again. 4-yard rush here by Baker for 3rd and 6. 16 yards to Woods. About 20 seconds left before half. Jamar Chase will get 12. They're out of timeouts now. 3-yard pass is definitely not going to help out. And they missed the field goal to end the first half. So we'll head on into the second. And I believe we start with the ball. So yeah, we do. A great chance here to again add on. 9 yards to Noah Gray. Pass thrown away, 3rd and 1, 5 yards to Williams. Really need to see more running from Williams. Playbook might need to be tweaked a little bit more as James Hurst with the holding penalty makes it 2nd and 13, and then Malik Reed, 7-yard sack, so 3rd and 21. Daniel Jones will get 6, will punt away. Falcons will start up at the 39, throw away by Baker, then 6-yard rush, Kareem Hunt, 3rd and 4. Drew Sample converts, able to find him that time. Pass thrown away once again by Baker, then dropped by Robert Woods. 3rd and 10, and an interception by Antonio Hamilton. He has been playing on the outside. We were considering having either him or Alexander McKenzie on the outside. McKenzie is out for the rest of the season with an injury, so Hamilton coming up big. Now let's jump out here with the offense, try to capitalize off the turnover and put this game away. Already 28-13. We have about 5 minutes left in the third. Pass rush coming in. Daniel Jones will get rid of it. And I feel weird calling him Danny Dimes while he wears number 8. I don't know if there's a number 10 on the team, but I don't know. Maybe I might change that number. We'll see. 2nd and 10. Across the middle, caught. And then close to the first down, Zay Jones, but they mark him inches shy. No home field advantage this time. We got quite a bit of that in the first game of this, well, series. In the first place, 3rd and inches. Down the middle we go, and that's going to be a first down for Javonte Williams. I was really trying to have a run first, West Coast power kind of scheme here. And why are we running this play? It has a half a star. It actually is the best that we've ran it with a gain of 6. And not a great day rushing for Williams. He does have 2 touchdowns, but 11 rushes for 25 yards is not great in terms of average. Need to get rid of this one, and there's a sack fumble. Turnaround offensive lineman. Okay, not great. First big play there from Micah Parsons. Granted, he is also lined up against our worst offensive lineman, so not great planning by me. 3rd and 11, pass across the middle, caught. Renfro, gonna be close. 4th and 1, I want us to go for it. And just kidding on the going for it part, because I tried to find a fullback dive and didn't in time, so we took a 5-yard penalty on delay of game, but we're going with a fake, and that is why I should have selected what play to use. I have no idea what Fry's speed is, but that just looked like a really bad play. 2 throwaways here from Baker, 3rd and 10, and then a sack. Jadeveon Clowney. Was waiting for him to show up. He's been pretty big for us so far this series. But we will continue. A throwaway here from Daniel Jones. About a minute and a half left in the third quarter. 3rd and 10, a fumble recovered by Micah Hyde. No idea who fumbled. Hopefully it doesn't end up costing us too much. 3rd and 7. Pass knocked away by J.C. Horn. So another punt? Yes. So we'll start back over on offense as we head closer to the 4th quarter. 2 throwaways, 3rd and 10. We convert with Isaiah Likely. One more play left in the third will be Javonte Williams, and will send us into the 4th. We still have pretty solid lead, 15 points. Williams with 7. 15 yards, Zay Jones, who is technically our number 2 receiver. Seems like our number 3 at times. Another 3-yard rush, 3rd and 6. A sack by Brandon Graham knocks us out of field goal range. I'm assuming. Okay, good. We do actually punt. Sometimes Madden will kick a field goal in those situations, even though they should not. But the punting does, it works. Hits them down deep. They do get up to about the 15, 17 for 3rd and 5. A knock away by J.C. Horn once again. And we get a sack by Dexter Lawrence. So they went for it deep in their own territory. Let's watch here with our offense to hopefully put the nail in the coffin. Starting deep in the enemy's territory at the 10. Somehow not a 1st and goal though. Apparently we could get about an inch before the goal line to get a fresh set of downs. We dump this one off to the bottom. Noah Gray with the catch. Gain of 4. So the first half definitely seemed cleaner of a game. But for now, still a pretty solid second half, at least defensively, as we go up top. And that was a really poor choice by Daniel Jones. Intercepted. A flag is down. And this one might be coming back. Pass interference on Caleb Farley, who had the INT, and we should keep the ball. And indeed we do. Okay, so Madden not broken. You never quite know. 5 minutes left in this game. 1st and goal at the 1. We go with a toss to the bottom. A really poor block by our fullback. And I don't think we are able to get anything on that. Williams averaging just over 2 yards a carry. Fullback has to do better than that. 2nd and goal. A better play, but a poor choice by Williams. Are we just trying to drain the clock? That's the only thing that would make sense to me. We had an open touchdown there. We had an open touchdown on the last play, too, if we just got the block. Not looking very good here. Loss of 4. So not necessarily a nail in the coffin, but this will put us up by 18 points, which would make it a 3-score game. So we can probably quicker sim through the rest of this one. And a win here today is actually pretty big as we get a penalty on Cole Holcomb, as we currently are 0-2 in division. This would be our first divisional win, but Elijah Moore has something to say about it. Gets him down to the red zone. A sack, 2nd of the day by Jadeveon Clowney. 2nd and 17, throw away. 3rd and 17, a penalty on Nick Gates to make it 4th and 17. We decline it and only a 1-yard rush. Not a great play there by the Falcons offense. We'll start on offense to help try to run out this clock and hopefully increase. Not going to increase very well with a -3 yards there. We'll have to punt. I was hoping to increase the average yards a carry there for Williams, but not doing very well in this game. 9 yards there, Elijah Moore. Under 30 seconds left, Jadeveon Clowney with his 3rd sack of the day. And we maybe have one more play. Knocked away Antonio Hamilton, 3rd and 13. Okay, one more play now. Maybe another one. Kneel this clock out, and there we go. Victory, and okay, it's actually going to work. Sometimes in that screen, it makes you keep playing and you have to quit, but we have the victory. First one in the division. Division. I don't know, weird. Baker Mayfield, not a very good day. Our offense, not bad. A good first half. Second half, a little sloppy. But our defense did really good. 44 total yards, had 2 takeaways, I think 4 or 5 sacks. Solid performance. But that is exactly how I expect our defense to play, especially with Lawrence Taylor being our head coach. The pass rush up front needs to come up big. Jadeveon Clowney has been doing that. And we've seen Rashad Fenton really take a nice step forward and really prove that he should be one of the guys out there. He's definitely going to be our starting slot guy, but I would like to improve on the outside. Hopefully, one of the guys in the draft could possibly do that. Now, speaking of the draft, let's take a quick update. There's nothing big as we don't have a lot of the information yet, but we could run through real quick. Starting over on offense. Now, I was talking a little bit in that game about the receiver, because there's really only one projected draftable guy, and that's Tremaine Snow in the 2nd to 3rd round. He's 5'11", 212, 22 years old. He's a slot kind of guy. He doesn't have tremendous speed or really even good speed. He has good acceleration and agility, but everything else is kind of iffy, okay speed, but I don't know. Nothing spectacular, but what concerns me is F catching traffic and D catching. If you're in the slot, you have to be able to catch in tight areas, and that's something I don't see him doing. With the D release, he really has to be a slot guy. He has B spec catch. We don't know much about the route running at this point, so I don't know. He might actually be more of like a day 3 kind of guy. On the offensive line, there's only one projected draftable guy, and that is Rob Springs, a day 3. He has really good size. He's 21 years old, and as a day 3, he actually seems pretty interesting. Has okay strength. Nothing spectacular, but that's okay. When you're on the inside, you have some help. But what I see that seems intriguing is B awareness with A impact and lead block. Run block can be A to a C with B power block. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be a power blocker, which fits our scheme. The F run block finesse is concerning, but again, he's a day 3. The pass block finesse looks like it also is going to be pretty bad. Okay in the pass blocking in general, B to a D. So he seems intriguing. As a day 3, I think it's someone we could definitely pick up. On the defensive line, we have some options. None of them seem to be multi-facet players. They do one thing. Brenton Harris being the top projected guy, he is a finesse rusher. And that's really it. C block shedding, D power moves. That's all you really need to know about him. Jonathan Anderson, a little bit smaller, under 300 pounds, is not as good of a finesse rusher. So definitely of these two, Brenton Harris would be the top of them. And interestingly, there is DeAndre Farrell, who has, again, A to C finesse. So a lot of the same possible player to pick up at DT that would probably move to a right or left end, which we do need some help at. In the linebacker core, Ty Givens is a cover guy. And sometimes you can tell that due to their size. 6'3", 233 is most likely going to be some sort of cover guy. He does have B-zone coverage. As an outside linebacker, though, doesn't mean it's going to be great. In the middle, there is Elton Stutfin, and he seems okay. Another day 3 guy, C zone coverage with C to F block shedding. So nothing spectacular. I don't think we need help at the interior linebacker spot. At the other outside linebacker spot, we actually have quite a good bit of completion percentage. Dom Dennard, a speed rusher who we actually have to click on to find out what that is. But we know he has some decent size. 6'3", 244 as an outside linebacker isn't awful. As for his physicals, not a whole lot of strength, has some decent speed, acceleration, so an okay athlete. 2nd to 3rd round seems fitting. Now they say he's a speed rusher, but has C to D finesse moves. So that is a bit concerning. B block shedding isn't bad. Power moves is a D, but he's definitely not going to cover anyone, so he doesn't seem top tier. As for a day 3 guy in Johnny Barton, better size, 6'4", 255. And for his physicals, honestly looks about the same. And his skills, he actually has B finesse moves. So he actually looks like he would be better, surprisingly. But I was talking about outside corners. Unfortunately, only 50% completion because the prior week was when we got to choose our national scout, which is our corners. But they seem okay. Again, corners and receivers are hard to really judge. I do like the size here of Danny Walker, though. 6'3", 184, 22 years old. He doesn't have tremendous speed or strength, but decent change of direction and jumping. As for his ratings, he does have B press, which I like, and both his zone and man coverage are a C. So I could see maybe an early 2, late round 1. The A to C block shedding seems intriguing. Could possibly be a slot guy, but we already have that locked down with Rashad Fenton. The other cornerback, Marcus Williams, also pretty decent size, 6'1", 209. I feel like Clemson produces this kind of corner a lot. As for him, has a little bit more speed, less strength. And his cover ratings, not as good. D for both zone and man. Press is C, so he's more of a developmental guy. I would think 4th round or later. We also have some safety options with a round 1 in Daniel Honeycutt. He is another Clemson guy, 5'11", 217. He doesn't have a lot of speed, but has some strength, acceleration, and change of direction. As for cover ability, D for man, C for zone. Play rec is good with B, same as tackle. Hit power is an A. I think more strong safety with Honeycutt. Down in the 3rd to 4th round, we have CJ Long out of Appalachian State. 5'11", 211, so very similar size. Has a lot of strength, not much speed at all. So again, I'm thinking strong safety off the bat with D zone or D man coverage, B to D zone coverage. Pursuit and tackle both a B with hit power B. Yeah, definitely strong safety. And we also have some kickers. I see an accuracy here for Wimbley with a B. Same for Adam Herbert. So the first draft class, nothing spectacular. No one is screaming out to me as a top tier guy. But again, we only have our 1st, 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 7th pick. So we're missing, if I remember correctly, our 3rd and 5th round. So we need to be a little bit flexible with our picks. As for the rest of this episode, I think we will jump in here to the Cincy game because they have Josh Allen and Aaron Jones at running back. So I expect they could be pretty decent on offense. Their defense doesn't look to be too good. So we'll watch part of this game. And then the Falcons, who we just played, and the Ravens are bottom 2 in the NFL. So we'll definitely sim those two. Maybe the Broncos game too, depends on who we have week 13. But let's jump on into this Bengals game and try to get through it, hopefully quickly, with another dub. And we do have a downpour in this game, so hopefully that'll help us out and not help out the Bengals. Josh Allen dropping back, will throw play 1, complete to his tight end, gain of about 7. And can someone explain to me why the Bengals don't have an orange pair of pants? I was really wanting to go with the orange out and then the white out. Didn't have that option. They'll find their tight end once again across the middle. We'll get them up to the 42. A tight look here and there. They definitely have some good guys on offense. 2 superstars and an X factor. So it'll really be up to our defense to help try to control this game as they go with the 3rd play to the tight end, who's still fighting for. He broke like 4 or 5 tackles, only to get 9 yards. That was to Freiermuth. The first tight end that got the catch was Bellinger. So pretty, I would say, similar style tight ends as that one's going to be dropped for the 4th play to their tight end. Now 3rd and 1. Do they hand this one off to Aaron Jones? Dexter Lawrence in the middle for us to help try to stuff it. They go with a stretch to the outside, and that looks like a good call. A lot of running room there as number 24, Hamilton. Yeah, he brings them down. Still trying to remember what some of these cornerback numbers are. 21 Fenton, 24 Hamilton, and 26 is J.C. Horn as they go back to the running game, and a nice run there. Jones made about 2-3 guys miss. And they actually mark it 2nd and inches. I don't know about that. Under center Allen goes. Going to bring the tight end in motion. Play action. Roll, not really roll. Tipped away. That was J.C. Horn in coverage. So now 3rd and inches. You really expect they go to Jones here. Bunch to the top, tight end at the bottom. Looks like we're coming out in a heavier set here, but they will pass the ball. Allen going to roll to the bottom, pass rush in his face, and caught for the 1st down to the 15. That was Gallup with the reception. Will keep the Bengals drive alive. 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. Hard count, no one jumps. Will be a stretch to the top, and a nice collapse by the, I don't know if that was a receiver or not, but just drove Fenton down into the ground. Really opened up the outside. Gain of 5 there for Jones as he gets subbed out. 2nd and 5. 2, I believe just 2 to the bottom. Going to bring one of them in motion and toss it to him. Has some open space. Can't get by Holcomb, but the tackle by J.C. Horn forces him forward down to the 3. We'll give him a 1st and goal. Heavy versus heavy here. We have a lot of strong guys up front. They go with a pass. Pass rush coming in. Will be caught by the tight end, but he had to come back for it, so not a touchdown, but a short gain of 2. Already 3 catches for 21 yards for Freiermuth. You can see them going to him quite often today. 2nd and goal. Fullback dive down the middle and into the end zone. Bengals grab a lead on their 1st drive. All right, offense, let's answer back and tie this game up with a touchdown of our own. Two running back set back in shotgun. Two receivers to the bottom, one up top. Will be a run to the bottom and kind of breaks a tackle, but then trips over his offensive lineman. Williams will get 3 at his first carry, which is still better than what he averaged last game. Now twins to both sides, still in shotgun. Daniel Jones take the snap, handoff down the middle. Be a short gain, but a flag does come out late. And that'll just back us up, holding on Lincoln Tomlinson. So instead of a 2nd and 5, we have 2nd and 15. 2 up top in pistol, 1 off the screen to the bottom, I believe. Actually, that might be wrong as we go with a 1-yard pass. Okay, Kirk Cousins. And of course, I got to say that just to rile up Vikings fans who are big fans of Kirk. Obviously a Vikings fan. He played really well this year. Doesn't mean he's my favorite quarterback. 3rd and 13. That one almost picked. Went with another dump off. Could have been worse. And following an okay punt, they'll start already close to midfield. 4 yards by Jones, 9 there by Jarvis Landry. Will get them a first down crossing midfield. Michael Gallup with a nice chunk as well. 3 more yards, Aaron Jones. 7 yards, Amari Cooper. They actually have a really good offense. As we head on into the second quarter, a penalty. Matt Hennessy will back him up. Just a little offsides. 3rd and 9 will was it 3rd and 9? I'm not sure. Either way, they convert. 6 yards, Aaron Jones. 2nd and 4, another 9 yards. This time a rush by Allen as Williams was injured and Aaron Jones walks into the end zone. They're now up 14-zip. And we can really use a touchdown drive. So I'm going to try to help us out. Come out here on offense. Try to get some momentum back on our side. Cut back here from Williams. Try to use that blocker, which he does very well. Be a good chunk. 18 or so yards, I think. Either way, we're close to midfield. Actually, not close to midfield. We're fairly close. We're 7 yards away. We'll go with the pass here. Go to the outside. Zay Jones with the grab. Nice catch. In that time, we will actually get close to midfield, passing midfield to the 47. We'll stay out, same formation, trips to the right, 1 to the left. Try to see if maybe we could get Renfro down the sideline, although they cover that pretty well. So let's go with a drag instead. Watkins with the catch, turn up. Another first down gain of about 15. Now a single high safety look here. We'll stick with the same play we were going to run here. Renfro on a corner. Wide open. This should be a touchdown, and it is going to be a touchdown. Don't run single high safety. We'll use our speedster at tight end to drag the one only safety away from our... he's actually not a fast guy, but he's our best receiver, and he's going to give us less of a deficit. Now we'll just need our defense to get a stop here, allow us to try to tie this game back up. 2 throwaways, 3rd and 10. 16 yards, Amari Cooper. They have a lot of really good guys. I don't know if we have the coverage to keep up with it. 7 yards here, Freiermuth, 3rd and 6. 13 to Aaron Jones. They'll convert, keeping their drive alive. Josh Allen throwaway. Then a catch by Freiermuth, really going to their tight end a lot. Jarvis Landry converts on 3rd and 3, and then follows it up with 7 on first down. 2nd and short, 3 yards. Did they get the first? No, 3rd and inches. He gets it on 3rd and inches. Inside the 2-minute warning. 3-yard rush by Allen. 2nd and 7, pass thrown away. 3rd and 7, touchdown to Amari Cooper. A touchdown drive here would be big for us. 1 minute 22 seconds. We get the ball after halftime as well. Go to the outside again. Renfro can't grab that one. Still need to sprinkle in some running here. We have all 3 timeouts, but we do need to get some chunk yardage if we're going to try to get any more touchdowns on the board here. Williams get about 6, actually 7. I like that better. And I'm looking for Renfro here on the zig, close to the first down marker. They actually cover that really well. So Zay Jones to the outside, come back for it, get the grab and out of bounds, stopping the clock. And we should still be using the sideline as much as we can. Looks like they might have the outside leverage here. Unless Renfro cuts underneath, get that to the outside, gets the catch. Do they mark him down out of bounds? No. Keep that clock running, so we'll call a timeout. We want that clock to stop. 49 seconds left on the clock. Let's go with a bit of play action here. Try to see if we can get Zay Jones deep. They really cover it pretty well. Jones is just trying to scramble around and find what he can. And how about a first down? That works for us. Run into the hurry up this time. Look for the quick go routes. if you could really call it that. Zay Jones with the inside, but Daniel Jones throws it too far downfield and to the inside. It was a good look, just didn't quite have the accuracy. Kevin Byard, the deep safety. Keep an eye on him as he is a superstar. Got to find something. How about the comeback route and actually come back for it? No, overthrown. Okay, that's all right. 3rd and 10, 18 seconds. We need at least the first down here. I'm looking maybe Jones on the out route. See what we could get. He slips and still comes back to get the catch. Call our second timeout, 13 seconds on the board. Really nice catch there by Zay Jones. I was sure that was going to hit the turf after he slipped. Don't like what I see, and that's going to be a sack. We'll call a timeout, 7 seconds left, maybe take one pop shot towards the end zone. Other than that, we might need to call a field goal. What we can't do here is give up a sack. A turnover also would suck. 2nd and 21. One-on-one, and that was just an awful throw by Jones. I guess we want a field goal then. And I would let the game kick this, but I don't trust that they would actually call the field goal. So I'll come out here instead. I've missed plenty before. This one is up, and it's coming back left. And what did I say? I've missed some before. So we don't get any points before half. Luckily, we at least get the ball after half. So pretty big bust prior to halftime there. Hopefully we could come back better here. 1st and 10. We'll start with the full house pistol look. Play action. Daniel Jones going deep across the middle and caught. Zay Jones breaks a tackle. Tries to break another. Brought down at the 48 as an injured Bengal, Noddy, comes up a little slow. So while he heads to the sideline to get that checked out, we'll continue play here. 1st and 10. Up to the 48. Be another play action. Daniel Jones sitting in the pocket, waiting, gets rid of it to the top and overthrows Renfro, who unfortunately was wide open. 2nd and 10. Same or very similar formation. Another pistol look with the fullback who actually picks up a pass rusher, so it helps out as we find Isaiah Likely. Turns up down the sideline, gets a gain of 7. Really need a conversion here as we go trips up top, one to the bottom. Williams in the backfield next to Jones. Takes the snap, hands it off. No read option. He'll take it to the top, and that is close. They mark it shy. So we're going to jump in. 4th and inches. They come up with an interesting line. But we're going to go with a fullback dive down the middle. Prentice with a nice run. A gashing run down the middle. Gets us to the 34. And then we can pop right back into the sim. Another fullback pistol look here. 2 receivers to the bottom, our tight end at the top of the line. Will be a play action pass once again. Daniel Jones sitting in the pocket, going to unleash. This time he'll find Renfro. Doesn't overthrow that one. Maybe could have used an extra yard or 2 out in front, but not going to complain about a first. 3rd catch for Renfro, 66 total yards. A tight look here. Another read option. We have a lead blocker who does not block for very long. So even though I lowered all of the read options, it's still happening quite a bit. I might just need to take out a few. That might get us to the level that I'm looking for. Handoff down the middle, cut to the top. Williams has space, breaks a tackle, and then brought down. About a gain of 11. And averaging a lot more yards today, but not getting a lot of carries. That was his 4th for 38. Play action, no. It's going to be another one of those read options. Tackle for, I think, a small loss. Will be 2nd and goal at the 7. Another pistol look here. 2 to the top, 1 off the screen to the bottom. Another read option. This time hands it off to Williams. Rolls over the defender down to the 3. Of course, Williams did have 2 touchdowns last game, as it looks like they come out with a goal line type formation here. We hand this one off to Davis, an open running room falling into the end zone. We'll make this a 1-score game. Now, if the defense can get a stop for the first time today, that would be nice. And I say today, in this game, Freiermuth converts, gets 12. 4 yards, Aaron Jones. 2nd and 6, pass thrown away. 3rd and 6 at midfield. A sack, Jadeveon Clowney back again. That will force a punt, and we'll get the ball back. Now, can we take a lead or tie this game up? But taking a lead would be nice. Gain of 7 on 1st down. 4 yards gets the first. 6 more yards, Daniel Jones. 2nd and 4, he gets another 4. However, it's 3rd and inches. Can we convert? Definitely, Williams gets 5. A lot of running as we continue running there. 7 yards, Williams. 3 more, Daniel Jones for another 3rd and inches. And we convert with a 2-yard rush. Can we stop running our quarterback, though? Apparently not. Another 2. 2nd and 8. 5-yard reception goes to Williams. 3rd and 3. Pass knocked away. I think we got to go for this, so let's jump in. And it looked like they might have gone for it. Just didn't trust that they would. 4th and 3. Tight shotgun look here. Looking for Likely to edge out, which he does. We go back underneath, and Zay Jones with a nice catch in traffic. Great play there. We really didn't trust it, I would say. I wanted to go to Isaiah Likely, but it just didn't open up well. Definitely opened up here for Noah Gray, who will get us the 1st down inside the 10. 1st and goal here. Heavy tight end formation. 3 of them. Renfro, the only receiver out there. We'll go with a pass. Renfro has the inside release, gets the catch, falling into the end zone. And with the PAT, we will tie this game up. Coming back from going down 14-0 earlier. Defense, that stop was big. Now we'll just need to see if they could do it again to allow us to actually take the lead. Bunch to the bottom here for Allen. He's going to scramble around, pass rush coming in, and he's going to get enveloped. A sack for number 17, Cleveland Farrell. Be marked as a loss of 11. 2nd and 21. It's the perfect time for the pass rush to come alive here. We'll go with a dump off to the bottom. Aaron Jones with the catch. Turn up, take the contact, and he'll get 6. 3rd and 15. So it looks like we might be bringing a bit of a blitz. At least Hull comes down at the line. 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. Allen sitting in the pocket will find his receiver, but knocked away by Fenton. We'll force a punt. All right, offense, you have 5 minutes and 4 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Let's slowly, methodically march this thing down the field and take a touchdown lead, and that is not how you do it. Instead, intercepted. Bengals going to take over in plus territory. That's great. So we jump back over to defense, where once again, we're going to ask them to get the stop here for us. Although, it's going to be a lot harder as they are starting close to the 40. Pass here for Allen, finds his tight end. That's going to be Freiermuth with a gain of 9. That also puts them in field goal range, at least I would surely imagine. A tight single back look here. They'll go with a stretch to the top, and they do get the edge. Luckily, we get the stop there with 57 because there was some open running room behind him. That was Jermaine Pratt with the tackle. 1st and 10, 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. Shotgun look here for Allen, who goes all the way up top and overthrows his receiver. Allen is 19 of 28, 179 yards, and I think 1, maybe 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 10, another shotgun look here. Going to roll to the bottom. Pass rush coming in, throws a cross body and overthrows Jarvis Landry. 3rd and 10. Same formation, or very similar formation. Again, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Will be a pass. Allen throws up top and overthrows his receiver for the 3rd straight play. They will send out the field goal unit. This will be about a 51.5-yard field goal. This one is up, looking true, and they'll grab the lead. So now with 3 minutes, 39 seconds, still all 3 timeouts, Jones, don't throw an interception. We'll hand this one off, no read option. Jones really doesn't have much stamina, but he's still breaking tackles. Brought down by Byard, gain of 7. I'm considering jumping in just to keep us from running read options. I know quarterbacks, when they have low stamina, they are turnover prone. We go with a run here to the outside, not getting much. We'll jump in here 3rd and 4. Again, just too nervous of an interception or a fumble here. 3rd and 4 will come out with a passing look. And we thought about going to Renfro for a second, and that one almost a turnover. 4th and 4. This is very risky to go for it. But I really want the 1st down here. Hard count, no one jumps. It's too late, we have to go for it. Zay Jones has the release. Down the field we go, we get the grab, and plenty for the 1st down. Flipping the field down to the 30. Now we can completely change what we were going to do. Start chewing this clock, head into the 2-minute warning, and at least we should be able to tie this thing up. It looks like they're going to bring down the safety. Switch the play here. Maybe we could get zone. No, they actually dropped out, which is smart of them. We do have Renfro on the sideline, and he cuts up instead of just sitting there, and Daniel Jones misses the throw. 2nd and 10, they stay double A gap look. I will run at it. If we could get really good blocks, we'll have some space, but a great job by the linebacker. Number 55 read that just about as perfectly as you can. We'll flip the formation here. Renfro heading towards that back pylon, or apparently now the front pylon. I'm going to send Watkins on a drag route. End up not going with the deeper one. We'll go underneath. Sammy Watkins with the catch, with the stretch. 4th and inches. We're going to have to go for it. I say going to have to. We could kick the field goal, tie this thing up. But we play aggressive here. Down the middle we go. Another fullback run with the first down. Daniel Jones trying to leave a game-winning drive. Play action here. Tosses one to the back corner. Can the fullback get it? No. Great coverage. Once again, 55 making the play. For at least a second, it looked like it would have been an easy touchdown, but the linebacker quickly was able to get back in to where he needed to be. We'll get a short gain here, make it a more manageable 3rd down. And on 3rd and 6, 26 seconds on the clock. I want Sammy Watkins towards that back pylon, or Isaiah Likely doing the same on the other side. It looks like we have our open tight end. Gets the catch, drags the feet, and we take a lead. First of the day. It took until about 15 seconds, 20 seconds left in this game. But we get the grab. I just need to see another look here to make sure we got the feet inbounds. Oh yeah, he triple tapped that. For sure, that's a touchdown. But however, the booth review is still going to review. We just saw it. He clearly got both feet in. Tapped him several times. One more look. Kind of hard to tell there, but you saw the tapping happening. 1 foot, 2 foot, another foot, 3rd foot maybe comes down out of bounds. Or 4th foot. That's how counting works. And it is confirmed we have grabbed the lead. So we'll let our kicker do his job. Fry makes it a 4-point game. They have to have a touchdown if they're to win this game. 17 seconds left. And of course, they have all 3 timeouts. They could use the sideline as well. They'll start with a bunch up top, one to the bottom. Allen with one of the best arms in the league. Throwing this thing deep, and that will hit the turf. Okay. They had 2 receivers still standing. Always worried that a tip pass in Madden is going to go straight to the CPU. 2nd and 10. Allen dropping back once again. Pass rush picked up beautifully. Tossing this one deep. 4 seconds. 3 seconds as again Gallup almost caught that one off the tip. 3rd and 10. Final play of this game. Back at their own 27. Allen will drop. Heave this one deep. Towards that sideline and intercepted. Number 27 will end this game. Jaron Kearse gets the INT, and that is a victory. And Madden did that broken thing again, so I'll just have to quit out of the game. We then follow that victory up with an interesting stretch of play, to say the least. Following the Bengals game, we lose to, prior to that game, the winless Falcons. We lost to them 27-7. Since then, they have won every single game. So they now have 4 wins on the season. We bounced back a little bit the next week, getting a 17-10 victory. Keep in mind, the Falcons and the Ravens were the bottom 2 teams in the NFL. We have even a closer game against the Broncos, 16-10, and they had an okay team. We then hit the bye week, and we're now in the Seahawks game, which will be the last game of this episode. I don't want to watch all of it because we're already probably getting pretty close to an hour in video length. So we'll probably watch the 4th quarter. Hopefully it's a close game at that time. But we are at top the NFC South by half a game. I think we play the Saints one more time. I know we play the Buccaneers one more time, week 17. So if we do play the Saints again, it's week 18. I can't remember if we've played them twice yet. And no, we haven't. They are week 18, so that could be a really big game. Which is reasons why you should stick around. Make sure you're subscribed if not, so you don't miss next episode where we will finish off the season. But let's jump in here to this last game of this episode against the Seahawks. They're 7-5, we're 8-4. They have Joe Burrow, Quinnen Williams over on the defensive line, so they have some guys that could do things very well that are gonna possibly take away what we do best. So hopefully we come ready to play. And like I mentioned, we are gonna be quick simming the entirety of the first 3 quarters. So hopefully we could keep this thing close as we go through the first quarter. Defense is looking pretty good for both teams, actually taking a good bit. We get the first touchdown and head into the second quarter with a 7-0 lead. As we start that second quarter, we don't grow the lead, still staying 7-0 to under 2 minutes left. We make it 10-0 and we tack on an extra field goal before halftime, 13-0. Can we keep it up in the third? Widen the lead if possible. Nothing on the first drive. Seahawks get their first touchdown, and now they have the lead 14-13 as we head into the fourth. As they looks like they're starting close to midfield, 47-yard line, 2nd and 3. Will be a pass here to the top. No, Joe Burrow misses. Couldn't tell if that was underneath the receiver or over the top of a receiver. They had 2 guys over there. Either way, bad pass. 3rd and 3. Can we get the stop on defense? Joe Burrow has a guy wide open for the first down to about the 45. Now Burrow has not been very accurate today, but he has 2 touchdowns, 9 of 22, but he has more points on the board than he has completions. So take that as you will. 2nd and 8. A bunch up top, 1 lone receiver to the bottom is Drake London. Under center will be a handoff down the middle. Damian Harris looking for some room to run, and he actually has a decent bit there. Gets 5 as a flag comes down. And that's not good for us. It's going to be a face mask on Holcomb, so move him down to the 22. Looking to widen their lead. Empty set for the Seahawks. A double A-gap look for our Panthers. Going to send their receiver in motion. Will be a toss to Harris going towards the top. I didn't even know that was a play in Madden, but Simmons read it very well. And the 10th completion for Burrow on the day goes for a loss of 3. I love it. 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Burrow has pressure coming down and throws it away late. Out of bounds. Maybe that's why his completion percentage hasn't been too good. Also under 100 yards, 91 so far. Another shotgun look here. Burrow will go to the bottom of the screen. Caught, dropped. Jaron Curse knocks it free, and they'll send out the field goal unit here. Trying to widen their lead, make it a 4-point game. Kicking from the 32, 42-yarder is good. And following a good return, we'll start just past the 30. Needing a touchdown to take the lead here. Field goal really doesn't do us much. Looks like there's some space for Williams. Gain of 12, maybe 13 on his first carry that we've seen. 16 total on the day for, I think I said, about 85 yards. No touchdowns for him, however, so would appear that's been through the air, or maybe Daniel Jones or Davis has checked in and got a run. Another run here, trying to cut back to the left-hand side. We'll get down the middle, gain of 6. 2nd and 4, shotgun look. 2 tight ends to the bottom, 2 receivers up top. Jones takes a snap. Will be a pass across the middle and intercepted. He overthrew Zay Jones. Isaiah Likely gets the INT, or not the INT, gets the stop. 58 got the INT. And now the Seahawks could put this game away. We've seen Jones just do that too much, and they're on short throws, which is his best accuracy rating as well, so really not good. A pass here from Burrow. Pass rush coming in. Dexter Lawrence gonna get there for a sack, loss of 14. His first of the day, but comes at a critical time. Definitely pushes them further away from field goal range. If they do hit a field goal, it does make it a touchdown game, but did he just jump? No. On the offense, we'll back him up even more. 2nd and 29. 2 receivers either side. The running back in the backfield, Burrow, in shotgun. Take the snap. Obviously going to be a pass. Well, quick pass to Harris out of the back of the backfield. I always say that. It just sounds weird. Out of the backfield. That's all you have to say. 3rd and 19. Empty look here for Burrow. 3 up top, 2 to the bottom. Defense really needs to get the stop here. Will obviously be a pass. Dexter Lawrence will get his 2nd sack. Loss of 8 or so, maybe. They'll have to punt away. And as we're now dealing with a rough 2-minute offense, I will come out and play just so I can help us try to manage the clock. Go the short pass underneath here. Sammy Watkins with the catch, turns up. We'll get a first down, gain of 13. 3 interceptions for Daniel Jones on the day. That is awful. As we hit the 2-minute warning, definitely need to make sure we don't have any more of those, knock on wood, because I've thrown many before. We do still have all 3 of our timeouts. We need a touchdown to win this game. Field goal still leaves us 1 point behind, so doesn't do us anything. We'll get a gain of 3 on the first down. Going to a hurry-up offense here. Looks like they do have A.J. Terrell, I believe is actually how it's pronounced. I've always said Terrell, but I've heard that's not how it's supposed to go, and that is an awful throw from Jones. He's also completed less than 50% of his throws. It's not a good time for that to continue. We need Jones to play well as we try to finish off this game. Pass across the middle, caught Renfro, first down. Keep this thing rolling here. He is 19 of 42 on his throws, so that's what we're dealing with. Sammy Watkins, can he get the release? No, and I don't know what happened there. I did try to throw it to Sammy Watkins. Luckily, it didn't go out there because it was actually pretty good coverage. 1 minute 18 seconds left on the clock. We're still back at the 46. We don't have to go too quick, but we still need to get something going. Daniel Jones down the middle. Let the clock roll here. Go for the hurry up. We still have all 3 timeouts. Just need to use them wisely. Pass rush coming in. Can he find Renfro? No, he overthrew him. 4th and 3. Now is not the time to be missing throws. Never is it time to be missing throws, but especially right now. Try to see if we could get Isaiah Likely on the crossing pattern. We do. Try to set up a block. Get down the sideline. No, but a first down is more important, and that's what we got. 52 seconds remain. We're at the 22. Still have all of our timeouts. Send Noah Gray in motion. They actually bring over a guy, so it doesn't really help out our advantage. We go down the middle. We don't get much. Maybe 1. Call hurry up here. Send Noah Gray across again. Looks like he'll be going on kind of a slant. Strictly like straight to the other side. Can he get by? No, he can't. We're just going to have to roll out and throw this one away. 28 seconds left, 3rd and 9. We'll end up calling a timeout here to help recuperate some stamina for a big play. Empty set, 1 single high safety. I really want to go to Zay Jones here. Depends if we could bring down the outside corner, which we don't. Gonna need to roll out. We have Wilson, and that one probably shouldn't have thrown it. Daniel Jones panicked a little bit. 4th and 9. 22 seconds left. We need the first down here. Hard count, no one jumps. Can we get Isaiah Likely? He's wide open. Has that path to the end zone, and there is another late touchdown to grab a lead. Field goal, or not a field goal, point after would make it a field goal game. And that is all we're looking for. He does hit it, will be 20-17. And we're sitting in almost the same exact situation as the previous game we just watched. 21-17 this time, a field goal would tie it. They have all of their timeouts. They'll start underneath, and it's dropped by 84. The rain appears to be playing with these quarterbacks pretty harshly today. Neither one has any good completion percentage. Luckily, at least for Burrow, doesn't have as many interceptions. Hopefully he throws one here. Pass rush coming in. There's Clelin Ferrell tossing him down with 5 seconds left on the clock. Can the defense get the one last stop it needs? 2 receivers either side. It's going to be the Hail Mary post play. Burrow chilling, chucking it as deep as he can. No time left, and that ball hits the turf. We'll come away with a victory late against the Seahawks, keeping our lead atop the NFC South. And the defense actually looks like it did really well today. 62 passing yards, 62 rushing yards. We did have the 3 takeaways, or gave up 3 takeaways. So if we didn't have that, I feel like this would have been a much different game. The defense we know is the key part of this team. With Lawrence Taylor at head coach, just makes sense. And on top of that win, the Saints drop a game, so we now have a 1.5 game lead upon... No, just a 1 game lead. Yeah, just 1. But it's still better than the half game lead we had before. We'll look to grow that, and that means we're we're going to have to take care of business in division next episode. We have the Bucks and the Saints week 17 and week 18. We have not beat the Bucks or the Saints this year. We'll also have to get through the Steelers and the Lions. Steelers look pretty good. They have Derwin James. We've done pretty well against some good opponents. We've struggled against opponents that we should have beaten pretty well. But we'll wrap out the regular season next episode. If we stay atop the NFC South, honestly, if we win about half the games, I think we'll probably still make the playoffs. Again, fingers crossed, knocked on wood. But if we make the playoffs, we set a new record in the state-only challenge for the quickest team to make the playoffs. Currently, that goes to Georgia with Season 2. No one has made it Season 1. We've done California, Ohio, Florida, and Georgia. We're now doing the Carolinas. So Carolinas could be making a very good push for the best football location. At least if they could go ahead and win out the rest of this, would definitely send us into the playoffs. Or if we could squeak in, they'll get it done. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on what we do with the last bit of the regular season here. I know most of the people that watch these videos aren't subscribed, so just go ahead and click it. It's the opposite side of where my face is. So I'm bottom left, you click bottom right. My little bear icon, click on that, you'll subscribe. You can also hit the bell icon, so that way you're notified of when my videos are posted. The state-only challenges are always posted on Wednesday and Saturday with my traditional Commander's Replacement Squad posted every Monday and Thursday. So you have 4 videos coming to you every week, football related. I will let you know there is a game coming to the channel that is going to be released within a week, I believe, at the time this is posted. That is not football, it is not sport. It is just fun, adventure, games. Football's still not going anywhere. We'll still be on the channel 4 days a week. We'll just be bringing on that other game for an additional 2 days a week. So make sure you leave your love on that new series. I hope you guys enjoy, and until next time, where hopefully we find ourselves into the playoffs. We'll see you later. Bye.